Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just woke up. I'm dehydrated. So I need to focus on dealing with that. I am dehydrated. And it is so cold. It is so cold. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Oh, oh. In the valley of my world, you be my only girl, my only girl. Oh, Jesus, friend, Jesus, Jesus. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm really dehydrated. I am dehydrated. I'm on my period and it hurts and I'm dehydrated. Can you believe it, sucker? Can you believe it, sucker? Needless to say, my body hurts. Come on, man. I wanted to wash my hair yesterday, but it's too cold and I'm on my period and I could not do it. So that was that. That was the end of that. I wanted to though. I wanted to wash my hair and I was ready, willing and able. But then I became unwilling, unready, and unable to wash my hair. So I couldn't do it. I need to focus on hydrating. I have cramps. It hurts. Boy, it hurts. It hurts. My body hurts. And I'm bleeding. I need to focus on hydrating, but like I don't want to be alone. So I came online because I didn't want to be alone. I have to focus on hydrating and I don't know what to start with. I have jelly in the refrigerator. So I think I'm gonna get that and start with that. And it's really cold though. So it was in the refrigerator, so that means it's cold too. And it's okay. I'll see how it goes. I'll get it just now. But I want to talk first. Like deep in the valley of my world, God still found me in this godless place. Do you know how impossible it is, like where I'm from, for God to find me? Jesus, I mean. Because like where I come from, it's godless and like, do you know how impossible it was? It seems now, looking back, it's so impossible, it seems. But God still found me. He still found me. And I'm the only person, like I'm the only Christian that I know who follows God truly. Like I'm the only Christian that I know who follows God truly. So that should tell you like how crazy it is and how impossible it is for God to find me. And even when I fell away, he came back for me. I didn't do anything. For him to come back for me. It's only by his mercy that he came back for me and his goodness. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? And now I feel like Daniel in Babylon. And some days it's really difficult. But this is why I encourage us to stick ourselves to God and continuously talk to God. Like when God comes, it's like when the presence of God comes, it's like you don't only get his presence. He comes with love. He comes with compassion. He comes with healing. He comes with deliverance. He comes with all the things that you need. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And that's so surprising. That's so surprising and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it's a love that you can't get over. It's a love that you can't forget. And it's a love that you can't get over. Yeah. Deep in the valley of my world, he showed me love. He showed me love. He showed me love. Like, cause I think I come from the chaos. I come from the chaos. I come from the backwardsness. I come from like total. Hi, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, cause I come from like backwardness and like total, like people are in total confusion about life. And hi, hi, hi. Yeah, people are in total confusion about life and like total chaos that I come from, and darkness, chaos, darkness, despair. That's what I come from, right? And I'm trying to evaluate my approach to things, and I noticed that my approach to things is very stringent and structured, and like it's designed in a way where I eliminate chaos as much as possible to have a clear thing, a clear structure, a clear line that I can follow without the chaos, without the chaos. And hi, 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 welcome, welcome, SM, hi, SM. Yeah, so it's like because I come from that, the confusion, chaos, darkness, and despair. My approach to things is completely devoid of that. And I'm very stringent and disciplined and structured in anything that I do because I know, because I'm trying to avoid that. I want constant calm and constant discipline. No, 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 no. I'm not. Yeah, so I want constant calm and constant discipline and constant um, stability. Do you know how difficult stability is to have? Huh? Do you know how difficult stability is to have or to create? Do you know how difficult peace is? You are such a pure soul. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't mean to laugh, okay? It's just that you are like the fifth person online to tell me I have a pure soul. It's so funny. How do you know that? Hmm? I could be a killer. I could be a killer. How do you know that? How do you know that? You are like the fifth person to tell me that online. I could be a killer in real life. You don't know. You don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have period pains. So I didn't want to suffer alone. Like usually I just be by myself and like focus on getting through it. But I decided that I want to come online and I want to laugh through the pain with you. I want to come online. I want to laugh through the pain. I want to talk it out. I don't want to be so confined. Like I was so confined. I was so confined for like so many years. For years and years, I was alone. I was confined in this darkness and in this chaos. And like, I was so confined. And I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want to be so confined. I want to express my soul. I want to be like mm, in the light. I want to be in the light. I don't want to be in the darkness and the chaos anymore. I don't. And like, I know maybe it seems crazy or it seems weird or something, but I talk from my heart and my soul. I talk from my heart. I talk from my soul. Yeah, yeah. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In today's generation, it's hard to find a person like you. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But trust me, there are people like me. There are people like me. It's just you gotta like, you gotta like be very um, intentional about finding them. There are people like me. They are. It's just they're in isolation also, and they separate themselves from people. So I understand why it's difficult to find. I understand, but there are people. There are people. There are people. There are. There are. I promise. I promise. I promise. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, dogs are barking. Dogs are barking. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. What do you do for a living? I live. I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. So so I take on writing jobs from time to time, but it's only piece jobs that I take on from time to time. And I can't work like full time because I'm too sickly. So yeah. There's a limited there's a limited um there's a limited amount of energy I have each day to give to a job. So I just do part-time work. He outside looking for you. Nobody is outside. Nobody is outside. I need to get out. I need to get my weapons together just in case. Just in case. Just in case. People out there. Did you watch that movie? Like I forgot what it's called, but it's with I think Lupita is there, and there were people who were living underground in the sewers, and they came outside and they started killing their doppelgangers. Did you watch that movie? It was such a cool movie. It was a great concept. Um, yeah. So imagine if like my doppelganger stands outside and like tries to kill me. You'll have a free movie on live stream. You will have a free movie on live stream in real time. But you better be on my side. You better be on my side. Uh, 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 Giving me motivation and support. What time is it? It's 6 6:08 in the morning. It's nighttime for you, isn't it? Isn't it? 6:08 a.m. Zoning, baby, thinking about you. Yeah. So like my approach to things is so structured and so um it's designed to avoid chaos, and so I design it in a way that's structured and in a way that rolls, just to avoid that thing of despair and just to avoid chaos. Like, you notice when people are involved, it's always chaos. It's always chaos. 11, yeah, I knew it's nighttime there. I knew it's nighttime there. I knew. Yeah, it's like just to avoid chaos. And people bring their own chaos. Okay, let me get my jelly. I'll be back. I'll be back. So I can talk about people. Okay, it's jelly. Look, wobble. It wobbles. It wobbles. That's the only kind of wobble I'm gonna do. Ooh, make it wobble, make it wobble, make it wobble. Ooh, make it wobble, make it wobble. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My jelly too bootylicious for you, baby. My jelly too bootylicious for you, baby. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My jelly too bootylicious for you, baby. What you cooking for breakfast? I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I just feel dehydrated on my period. So I'm trying to hydrate more than anything. I don't feel hungry. I have a problem eating because I always have, like, sometimes I just have to force it because I don't get hungry. Um, so I have to force it sometimes. I don't think you're ready for this, jelly. I have period pain. I have period pain. I'm looking at you guys like y'all caused it. I have period pain. I like eating fun things. It's like super fun to eat. Jello. Super fun to eat. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. Oh, it's orange flavor. It's just cold, but I mean, refreshing. Feel dehydrated. Do, 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 do. You know, people here eat jelly and custard together, and it's really tasty. It's just that I don't eat dairy at a high level anymore, so I can't eat custard, but I still eat the jelly. Mm. Mm. It's orange flavor, and like that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Huh. Got it. What did you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner? Deep in the valley of my world, this is my only jelly, my only jelly. I want more flavors of this. Like, I don't know why I feel like eating jelly these days. I don't know why I feel like eating jelly these days. Like, I just want to eat jelly these days. And like, I want different flavors. Like, you know, if I like something, like, I like trying it in different flavors. That's what I'm talking about. I shouldn't do that because it's like falling. It's like falling. Deep in the valley of my world. Why do people not make songs like that anymore? Like the Independents. You know the Independents? It's an old band. It's an old band. And that's their song. Like deep in the valley of my world. She was my only girl, my only girl, my only girl. Deep in the valley of my world. You, my only girl, my only girl. 616, praise God, amen. Praise God, amen. Praise God, amen. The Independence. Independence, deep in the valley. I think it's called Only Girl. Anyway, I'm just gonna say deep in the valley. I'm sure it's like, I don't know what year it was, but like, it's very old. It's very old. Deep in the valley of my world, you, my only girl, my only girl. Yeah, okay, deep in the valley. Let me search song because there's a movie called Deep in the Valley. Okay. Yeah. See, it's not giving. It's so old. It doesn't even give me the. It doesn't even give me the details of it. Cause it's so old. 1973. That's when the song came out. Deep. It came out in 1973. That's when they talk to girls respectfully on the songs. So 1970s, 1980s is when they talk to girls respectfully on a song. So Sam Cooke music was when 1980s. Yeah, Sam Cooke's music was in 1980, right? 1980s. And then we had Little Richard. So Little Richard's music was also 1980s, but with Little Richard, he was metaphorical a lot. He was metaphorical. With the way he talked about sexual things. Like Tutti Frutti, and Long Tall Sally, and Good Golly, Miss Molly. Good golly, Miss Molly. So 1970 is when they were respectful to girls. So Otis Redding Was also was in the 80s, 70s or 80s. Otis Redding. Otis Redding. No, he was so Otis Redding was in the 60s, 50s and 60s. In the 50s and 60s, Otis Redding was in the 50s and 60s. And then we have the Jackson Southerners, who were also, I think 50s, 60s, 70s. Whoa. 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 I like music from that kind of time period. And then we have Marvin Gaye, Donnell Jones, um Marvin Gaye, Donnell Jones, when like soul became more urban. Soul became more modern day with Donnell Jones and Marvin Gaye. But we still had gentlemanliness, we still had a respectfulness for women in the music, right? With Donnell Jones and Marvin Gaye. I'm trying to think of who else. Who else did we have there at that time period? It was Donnell Jones, Marvin Gaye. There was somebody else that I like from that time period. There was somebody else that I like too. um, Marvin Gaye. Um, hmm, who was it? Was it Lionel Richie? I think it's also Lionel Richie. Donald Jones, Marvin Gaye, and Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie is just something about him is so sophisticated and so like he had a flair of something so sophisticated that it was hard to ignore and hard to miss. And with him, like Lionel Richie liked jazz because he always had some kind of jazz influence in his music. And I think maybe that's why we see him as like sophisticated in his approach to soul and R&B music. Lionel Richie, bro. Oh, Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie. The sophistication, the gentlemanliness, everything was there. Everything is there. Oh, I was gonna say Glenn Jones. Glenn Jones, the way he uses his voice is similar to how Trey Songz uses his voice. Because the the sound flows effortlessly. Even when they're not singing the lyrics, they have that thing that's similar. They have that similar thing in the way they use their voice. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I haven't heard Glenn Jones be as dynamic with his voice as Trey Songz is. I think because like Trey Songz makes music in multiple genres that I can really hear that he can do jazz, he can do soul, he can do blues if he tries. He definitely can do old school R&B. He can do those fun songs. Trey Songz also raps. But with Glenn Jones, because he's stuck to like one particular R&B sound. I know Glenn Jones can do disco, that old school disco kind of music. Um, but Glenn Jones stuck to one form of R&B, and so I don't know if he can do multiple genres, but the voice is beautiful, and the way they both use their voice is similar. It's similar, similar. But still, at Glenn Jones, when he was releasing music, when Glenn Jones was releasing music at the time, he was still very respectful to women, and you know, like treating women with respect in the music. And it's such a pleasure to listen to because we're not being attacked. They're not calling us B words. They're not saying they want to touch our privacy. They're not saying they want our pennies. We're not being violated in the song. We are not being violated in the song. We were not being violated in the music. It was very respectful. You know who even Tyrese, even though the music he releases is respectful, I don't think he can write like respectful. Neo can absolutely write respectfully for women because he writes for women. And the only other person who has gentleness in the writing in R&B is Dr. Troy Taylor. Dr. Troy Taylor has respectfulness and gentleness for women in the music, the way that he writes. And it's very hard to come across people like that. It's very hard, which is why I greatly respect and honor Dr. Taylor. And I felt bad. I feel bad for scolding him on the Trey Songz dissertation. I feel bad for scolding him, but we do need beautiful music from them. Only Dr. Taylor and Trey Songz can give us the kind of music that we need. And I feel bad for scolding him, but but we need the music. We need the innovative sounds. We need respect in the music for women. We need the gentleness in R&B again. We do. We do. We do. I can't believe like I can't believe like I did the Trey Songz dissertation, a casual dissertation, and like I can't believe I'm crying on the internet for music. I am crying on the internet for music. Cause that's how low the quality of music got. That I have to say something. I have to address my elders and people that I greatly respect and honor. Like I greatly respect Dr. Taylor and Trey Songz. I greatly respect them and I look at them as role models. And obviously, I look at Trey Songz as the example of coming out of difficult situations and having this dream and fighting for this dream. So automatically, like my respect is there, and I honor them. And you know how difficult it is to like cry for music on the internet. So, so after Donnell Jones and Lionel Richie and Marvin Gaye, we got we got um, Life Jennings. We got Life Jennings. We got Joe Thomas. We got Jay Holiday. We got Neo. We got Jaheim. We got John B. Yeah, those were the Mario, and obviously like Usher. But Usher is R&B pop. Usher can definitely sing R&B, right? But he does the pop thing, which is like I think is more popular, and because he dances, there's like choreography and stuff, so it works well with what he's trying to perform with. But Usher can definitely sing R&B. So would people like Jaheim? I don't know if it was Jaheim who brought this. I don't. Maybe I'm just picking on Jaheim because that is the only point I know of where this hood. Hold on, hold on. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I don't see anyone. And I don't see anything in the yard. I'm gonna open the window and scream so they get scared of me, whoever it is. Because I don't see anyone. I don't see any kids. I'm gonna open the window and scream if I hear it again. If I hear it again. Because I don't see anything. And the light is, it's kind of getting brighter. I need to carry my weapon. I need to carry a weapon when I go outside. Or if I'm standing by the window, I'll carry a weapon and I'll scream. I'll scream at them, whoever it is. Oh, I ate a lot. I ate a lot. I don't even feel it. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice digesting on the internet. It's so nice digesting on the internet. Yeah. So it's a bird. So, in my opinion, and from my point of view, Jaheim, I'm sure it's not Jaheim. I'm sure there's others. Like, I think Donnell Jones kind of brought it in. Like, honestly, I think Donnell Jones kind of brought it in, but Jaheim took off with it. And this is the hood R&B. The hood R&B thing, right? And I think it's Jaheim. It can't be Tyrese, okay? It's not Ty. I don't think it's Tyrese. Tyrese, I don't know. Tyrese, I don't know. I don't know. It was Jaheim. It was Jaheim. Jaheim brought this hood R&B thing, the hood R&B explosion. In my opinion, in my opinion. So it was Jaheim who brought this entire hood R&B explosion. Um, and we got Just In Case I Don't Make It Home Tonight. And we got all the other beautiful music from him in the hood language. In the hood language, in the hip hop language, we got R&B songs. which is beautiful. And then we got Jay Holiday, we got Joe Thomas, we got who else? Jay Holiday, Joe Thomas, John B, the Hood R&B singers, Life Jennings, Anthony Hamilton, Anthony Hamilton. I think Donnell Jones and Anthony Hamilton are like adjacent. Because Anthony Hamilton is not hood R&B. He does sing about struggle life, which I absolutely appreciate, and people here love him. People here absolutely love him. But I wouldn't categorize him as hood R&B. Struggle life R&B, yes, and beautiful music, yes. Anthony Hamilton, but I don't categorize him with them. I don't know. I don't know. Life Jennings. Life Jennings has more of a country vibe to him. I hate using the word vibe. A country atmosphere to his music. Even though he's R&B, he gives country. I don't know why. I don't know why. Jay Holiday. Jay Holiday. Jay Holiday. There's so much I could say about Jay Holiday. He's so bright. The way he writes is so intentional. I love how he describes things. He's true hood R&B. He's true hood R&B. The song that Jay Holiday, like I like watching interviews with musicians, and Jay Holiday in an interview with I Got Soul podcast. Jay Holiday in an interview, he said, the song Thug Commandments. These Thug Commandments, Thug Commandments was a song that was written for Jaheim, but Jay Holiday sang it, and it's really nice. It's really nice. I can definitely imagine Jaheim singing it. Jay Holiday, his music, his movies, the movies that he makes is very Wattpad story like, and it's like watching his movie is like reading a Wattpad story, because it's so sufficient. It's so sufficient and so well done and so well written that you don't even notice like the movie is 2 hours. You don't even notice the movie is 2 hours. That's how compelling and interesting he makes his stories. There was a movie, School of Hard Knocks. School of Hard Knocks was such a beautiful movie. It was such a beautiful movie. Like, I still remember it. That's how impactful it was. And that's what a great storyteller Jay Holiday is. And he's constantly overlooked. I don't know why. Because the brilliancy and genius of what he has is so potent. I don't know how the world misses it every time. I don't know how the world misses it every time. Because the geniusness and the potency of his storytelling in music and movies, and even in interviews, and the way he talks is so honest and truthful and the potency of the way that he thinks is just genius level. It's genius level. It's genius level. And the world is not placing demand on his talents and his storytelling skills and stuff. Um, I listened to his mixtapes. Like I had his mixtapes on repeat a few years ago. And it was so hood R&B and very well written. Even though it was mixtapes, it was so well written. You you were so like caught up in the story of what he's trying to tell you that it so lyrically rich, so beautiful. Like all the ingredients, excuse me, to be a mega star. And like Jay Holiday is great at acting too. He's great at acting too. He's like very talented and gifted in everything. Seems like. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Lights out, lights out, lights out. My phone died. My phone died. No light for us. No light for us. Okay, you're gonna have to deal with me, okay? With no lights, okay? I apologize. I apologize. I should have put my phone on charge, but I have period pains. Okay. I have period pains. I'm really hard on myself. I'm really hard on myself. Like I could go on and on about Jay Holiday. I could just go on and on about like how great of a person he seems to be, and in this music and movie and media space, how great of a person he seems to be, with his honesty and like just truthfulness and hood and like R&B. Like it's we don't see a lot of people like that. Like okay, he's hood, right? But the R&B is still so respectful of girls. You know? It's like wow. It's like wow. Because now with hood R&B singers or with hood like rappers even, there's no respect for women at all. With hood R&B singers now, there's no respect for women in the music at all. Jay Holiday maintains this thing of being very compelling in terms of the hood stuff where dudes want to listen to him, and also very respectful of girls, um, and being gentle on girls that even girls also want to listen to him. Even though he's an R&B singer, boys want to listen to him, girls want to listen to him. The movies is for everybody. Everybody wants to watch the movies because he has all the perfect ingredients in the movies. School of Hard Knocks was a great movie. There was another movie, I forgot the name, but I might make a video about Jay Holiday. Uh, he's such a fascinating writer. The way he writes these songs, like I know, like people have help and stuff, but overall, like Back of My Leg was based on a true story of him. Sitting in the back of my leg, smoking my dro, drinking my yak. Yeah, it was a true. It's true. It's true. It's true. And that's where that thing, uh, diamonds in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with my gangster lean, like ooh ooh. That's where that part of the song comes from. It's Jay Holiday, Back of My Leg, and he borrowed part of the song, Diamond in the Back. Somebody else sang it, but he borrowed part of it. He borrowed part of it. Yeah. I could talk about musicians like forever. I could talk about musicians forever. How scary is that? That's scary. That's kind of scary. Like my knowledge about people. Another person I like. But he like farm style, which I love. I love farm style. I'm from like the jungles. So I love farm style. I love plants, whatever, right? I like all that because I'm from the jungles myself. And Curtis Mayfield even has field in his name. Curtis Mayfield. The music that he makes is so beautiful, and that's, to me, that's pure R&B. That's pure R&B, and his voice is so beautiful. Curtis Mayfield. Pure R&B, not hood, not hood, just pure R&B. Jay Holiday, like, he uses his voice in such a compelling way, and the sounds that he chooses, it's so intentional and integrated into what he's trying to say. And I really appreciate that because that shows thoughtfulness to us, the listener. And I know, like, Back of My Luck is a real hood R&B album. Back of My Luck is a real hood R&B album, and I love it, I love it, I love it. But as a girl, the Round 2 album was more appealing to me as a girl because the way Jay Holiday writes R&B, he gives 50% realism and 50% fantasy. So it is very appealing to girls. It is very appealing to girls. He wants to be a romantic hero. He wants to show you real life and then give you this romantic fantasy in the songs. And that's very appealing. That's very appealing to me. I love Back of My Luck. Like, you know, when I'm being hood and stuff. But when I'm being a girl, like, I want round two. I want round two. I also have beef with Jeremiah. I have beef with Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Because he has a beautiful voice. But even he only wants to sing about hotels, wants to sing about hoes, alcohol, hotels. And he has a beautiful voice. Like, why are you only talking about those kind of things? Like, I think they need writers. They need true R&B writers. Like, I think everyone who has a beautiful voice, go to Dr. Troy Taylor's university, go to TTU, go to Dr. Troy Taylor and learn how to write, or let him write for you and you sing. Because these kind of songs are not doing anything. It does not show off their talent. Like Jeremiah, nobody knows Jeremiah can sing because he only talks about panties and hotels and hoes and alcohol, and that's not appealing. That is not appealing. You can make one song like that. You can make one song like that, but they are not listener focused. You can't have 10 songs talking about the same thing. Okay? You can't have 10 songs talking about the same thing. That is not the mark of a true musician. Okay? You need to interact with the burdens of people and also interact with the joys of people and also interact with people's situations, people's permanent situations, and people's temporary situations. That's what makes you a musician. Because you can't talk about the same thing on 10 songs. We don't want to listen to that. At that point, you're just using music as your diary, and you're selling us your diary, and we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. You do the same thing every day. We don't care. How is that entertaining for us? How is that any? How is there a point of connection with us? There's no connection with the music. There's no connection with the music. Like Neo is true R&B, is R&B core. And I know he also does the dance thing. He also does the, you know, uh, slipping into pop categories and stuff. But truly, Neo is R&B core. And I haven't noticed this before, and I'm very ashamed that I haven't noticed this about Neo before. But Neo, he's so brilliant and respectful towards girls in the music. Totally listener focused. Totally listener focused. And the thing about Neo is that he has an eye for talent. He also has an ear for talent. He sees things that other people do not see in the R&B landscape, and he hears things that other people do not hear. And the thing is that Neo did speak about Trey Songz before, and Neo did tell Trey Songz like how to improve his music. And Trey Songz did not want to listen. And now we're sitting here with massive problems in Trey Songz music because he should have listened to Neo all those years ago. Neo is not a hater. Neo wants R&B to be pushed forward. And he hears what I hear in Trey Songz voice. And he has that ability to see things that other people do not see, and how R&B can be pushed forward. So he's not a hater at all. He's not a hater at all. Like in my mind, I don't know if people hear what I hear, but like in my mind, I categorize Trey Songz voice with people from the 60s, 70s, and 80s because of the richness of his voice and the soul in his voice. And you're telling me nobody else can hear this thing? Nobody else hears the soul that he has in his voice? No one besides me and Neo can hear that. And with the type of musicality Trey Songz has, he can go into. He also does pop music. So I don't understand like how we're only getting one type of music now. He's in a matrix. Anyway, back to Neo. Neo slip into mainstream easily. R&B pop. But I like it. But R&B pop is more music of the moment. Neo can make music that's R&B forever. Evergreen music. Airplane. Flight and Skype. Almost done. Yeah. So I want evergreen music from Neo. Evergreen R&B music from Neo. Neo has all the ingredients to be a superstar. In R&B specifically. No one wants to do R&B anymore. No one wants to do R&B anymore and be respectful to girls. No one. Why? I promise there is money in R&B. I promise there is money. I promise. If you curate an audience We will not let you go. We will not let you go. If you give us good R&B that's respectful to girls and stuff, we will not let you go. We will not. We don't need a lot of music. We need quality music. We don't need quantity. Trey Songz gives quantity, but it is talking about the same things constantly. And we can't, it's not good for the listener. What are we to do with this information? Waffle and eggs? What are we to do with this information? Like, no, we don't want quantity. We want quality R&B music. Quality R&B music. Neo gives us that. But we need an album, R&B album. Excuse me. There's this song from Neo, and it's called Lazy Love, and the video was so beautiful. And this is how I know he can do movies if he wants. We need movies. We need romantic comedies. We need R&B musicals. Because I haven't seen anyone do that well enough. Jay Holiday's movies are movies, but it's not about music, or it's not musically deliberate. We need that. We need that. I need that. Young people are on the internet crying for R&B music. Imagine that. From people that we like. From people that we like. And they're just ignorant. Complete ignorance of the listener. Complete ignorance of the listener. Jaheim could have ran with this thing. Jaheim could have ran with hood R&B. You know, Jaheim could have kept releasing music. He could have been going on tour. His voice is so rich and beautiful. And people say he sounds like Teddy Pendergrass. And he kind of, the richness of his voice, he does. But there are differences. But Jaheim could have just been that dude of hood R&B and stayed there and just gave us constant great music and movies and all that kind of thing. Like Just In Case could have been a movie. The Just In Case video, it could have been a movie for us. Could have been a movie for us. And that was the last great era of R&B. That was the last great era of R&B. And then we have one shining star that gave us hood R&B and was respectful to girls in the music. August Alsina. August Alsina. The last shining star. Talk about real things and respectful of girls in the music and make music for girls. August Alsina. You know, cause I come from the 2008 and 2009 fan of Trey Songz, cause I come from back then. because I come from back then. It's so disappointing because Trey Songz and August Alsina could have made an album and given us an album of R&B who'd talk about real things and be respectful to girls in the music. And we could have got that from them. And it would have been one of the greatest R&B albums of our time. It would have, I'm telling you right now, it would have been one of the greatest R&B albums of our time. You cannot tell me Tory Lanez is not an R&B singer. Okay, Tory Lanez is a great musician, but he uses machines and he uses autotune. August does not. Trey does not need to. With the type of voice Trey Songz has, he does not need to use machines or autotune. Right? So that's what I'm saying. They could have given us an album. They could have given us an album. Talk about real things. Who they both from they both come from like hood stuff. Like me. We all come from the struggle life. So they could have talked about that and also be respectful to girls and give us like proper R&B. We needed that album. We needed that album. August Alsina X Trey Songs. That would have been R&B, R&B, R&B. Do you know how like the influence that they both have? Do you know they could have encouraged the new generation of R&B singers to make music that is respectful towards girls, that's not so sexualized, that talks about real things, and actually make people use innovative sounds and create, excuse me, substantial lyrics for us. And it could have inspired the entire new generation of R&B singers based on the quality that album would have been. And it could have been a blueprint for newcomers to show them like R&B. I always pick on R&B because it's the last genre of music that is respectful towards girls. You know? You know? Tank disappointed me in that song when we Tank disappointed me in the lyrics. You don't want to write lyrics no more. You don't want to write substantial lyrics no more that don't sexualize girls. Huh? Tank disappointed me too. I'm not gonna lie. Tank disappointed me too. You can't call Jacquees an R&B singer. Okay. I don't know why people put anyone in R&B. Why are you putting just anyone in R&B? They are not R&B singers. Chris Brown is not an R&B singer. Tory Lanez is not an R&B singer. Jacquees is not an R&B singer. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like Tory Lanez. I love his music. I like his music. But they're not R&B singers. Malachi Warren is an R&B singer. Malachi Warren is an R&B singer. There you go. There you go. Why do some of us love music so much? But for me, it's not like a conscious thing, you know, it's just an inherent thing. It's not like I consciously decide to do this thing. It's just natural. It's just natural. I don't know. And like we want innovative sounds in R&B, and we want the innovation, and we want substantial lyrics, And talk to girls. Like, talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us in the music. Not rude. Don't be sexual. Don't be rude. Talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us in the music. See, the way August writes his music, yes, he writes realism and it's like his diary also, but it's so relatable we cannot ignore it. That's why it works, because he's very mindful about how his story connects with us. If there are if I'm sure like if there were parts of his story that we could not connect to, he would not have said it to us because it doesn't relate to us at all. See? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? The connection is so strong there because he is very intentional about the music being our friend. He was very intentional about creating music that we can call the music a friend. He was very intentional about that, and that's how we form such a strong connection with the music, right? But I'm not done. Strawberry and grape jelly. I'm kidding, it's just orange. I'm bleeding. I need to lay down again. I think I need to lay down again and breathe. Do breathing exercises as I lay down.